Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be my 2022 flip through. So this is my journal for 2022. This is an Archer and Olive A5. It's this gorgeous glitter cover with the cute little moon and stars on it. So I'll list my supplies down in the description as usual, and let's get into it. So this is just a picture of me and my grandfather who passed away a couple years ago. Then I posted. I have not done a title page yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. So when I do get it done, I will obviously show you guys, but I don't have anything for it yet. Then we come to my 2022 title page. I saw this on Pinterest and I loved it, so I decided I would recreate it for 2022. And then I used this quote: "The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change." And this is by Maya Angelou. Then we have my bookshelves for this year. I didn't read so many books last year, so I had 2 spreads for bookshelves and I only used one. So I decided I would condense it into one spread. So this is 98 books actually, which I believe is more than I had in one spread on my last year's bullet journal. But I like how this came out. It's nice and clean. I put 2 stickers, plants for little decorations on the bookshelves that I got off of Amazon, I believe, and I just like how this came out. Then we have my books read page. I meant to color this in. I don't know why it's not. So this is where I'm gonna print out the book covers and put the star rating underneath. And I have a couple pages of this. I feel like I have too many. I have a couple pages of this. And then I have blank pages for any additional books that I read during the year. And then my favorite books and my least favorite book will be on this final page. Then we have my reading goals. So this year I only did 88 boxes for my reading goals because I obviously didn't read so many last year, but the year before I read over 100. So I'm not sure. This is kind of just in the middle, and this is how many squares fit on this page, so I figured I'd do that. I don't know if I'm going to put something down here. Maybe I'll have another stat, or if I make any more goals. But I also wanted to keep track of the nonfiction books I read, if I read manga this year, any rereads I do, or I've gotten more into poetry last year, so I wanted to also keep track of that. And here is my year in review. I did not like my setup for my year in review last year, so I decided I'd try this one. Books with Chloe did this for her 2021 year in review and for her bullet journal, and I liked just how clean it looked and everything was just minimalist and nice, so I liked this way better. And I just put in these flowers stickers that I got off Amazon, and I just like how this looks. It's nice and clean, and I like the gray. It's neutral, so it just came out nice. Then we have my top 22 books to read in 2022. I did not do well in my top 21 books to read in 2021, but I switched it up. I switched out books, and these are the books I've read. So again, Books with Chloe did this spread in her journal last year, and I just liked how it looked. She had the book titles and the authors on one side with little boxes so she could check them off, and then the covers on the other. And I liked this, how she did this as opposed to how I did last year, because I just felt it was a little cluttered. So this just looks neater to me. I just ripped up a paper bag and used it as a background. Then we have my most anticipated releases. I have a lot of most anticipated releases, and even this is just like the first half of the year, but I have a lot, and some of these have already come out. Like I already bought in Every Generation because I am a huge Buffy fan, and I have that. I already bought Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I bought The Sad Ghost Club 2, which is on its way. I pre-ordered Electric Idol. So I'm gonna do a most anticipated releases video soon, but I had so many I had to add an extra little Dutch door type flap so I can go up to August. So these are just the releases up to August. If I have more, I might put them later in the journal. So there are a lot of good books that I want to get this year. I'll go more into detail in the video, but I have a lot of most anticipated releases. Then we have my everyday reading challenge. I wanted to show this empty, so I obviously haven't filled anything out, even though we're almost halfway through January. But I want to read every day this year, so that'll also help me up my books read. But I want to read at least an hour every day, so this will help me keep track of every day so I can fill it out. So I might do a different color every month, or maybe I'll do the same color. I'm not sure, but I have read almost every day in January, and this will just be a satisfying way because I want to fill it out completely and it'll keep me honest. Then we have a chart for my book hauls. I bought over 200 books last year and I only read 60. So this is to keep track of the books I bought this year. I left extra pages just in case I buy more. We'll see, because I'm not going to move straight into this journal. For January, I have that in my other one, but I buy a lot of books. I know I buy a lot of books. I'm very realistic with my lack of self-control when it comes to books. So I want to keep track of what books I buy, and if I've read them. So that's why there's the read column. If I've read them, I want to know I read them. So this is the only spread, but I want to have a couple of pages. So I'm going to see how many books I read between January and the month I finish my other journal. And we'll see how many pages I need to add to keep track of all of them. But this is the end of my setup for 2021. So we're going to close out this journal. So we're moving out of this one and into this one, back into this one. So this was my 2021 bullet journal, but since I had pages left over, I decided to continue on for 2022. This was meant to be a quote page. I haven't done anything with it yet, but we'll see how that goes. This was meant to be a quote page, but we'll see how that goes. So I decided to redo my title page that I have for my other journal, and I used the quote, "Books may well be the only true magic," as a quote for this page. And then we go on to January, which I wanted kind of a lunar theme, so I did this. I found this really pretty watercolor moons phases, and then I just put January in the middle. You can kind of see where the ink smudged, I guess. And then my TBR for this month, I've already posted this video, but I have Sorcery of Thorns, which is a reread, Kingdom of the Wicked, which I have started, Daughter of the Deep, I've also started, The Grimrose Girls, Neon Gods I've started, I have Jade City, and I have a reread for A Nordic King. And then we have my books read spread. I found this picture on Google. I loved it. I have a title page with some stars on it, and then this is just open for any book covers and ratings when I finish them. Then we have my favorite quotes of the month with this cute little moon and cat watercolor. And then we have my favorite book of the month with this cute black cat. And those are my January spreads. I will again leave all of my supplies down below. And I hope you guys got some ideas of maybe what you want to do for your setup for this year. So have a good day or night wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.